the tighter side. I don't want to kill you with more technicalities. So I will be discussing more of the vital operations, safety, how soft skills relates to that in the career sustainability. There are two key points actually with my presentation. That is, first is to determine the importance of soft skills for ensuring safety and efficiency in maritime operations, and secondly is the crucial role of soft skills in employability and career sustainability from ship to shore, also known as second life opportunities. First, we go to the one of the 5 core soft skills. Actually, it has been identified based on studies. It has been identified that there are 5 core soft skills in the maritime industry that a seafarer or a maritime personnel should possess. That is, first is the interpersonal communication skills. And this pertains to actually the maritime industry requires technical abilities crucial to its core. We all know that. However, soft skills, which is a non-technical skills like the leadership, teamwork, communication, are equally crucial and can significantly impact the success of the maritime operations. And I think we all would agree with that. Interpersonal communication, we have been talking about communication. Previous slides, previous presentations, they actually have focused on the role of communication pertaining to the safety of the crew and the vessel. Now, interpersonal communication skills is actually the people skills. It is centered on your ability to communicate with others. And when you say communicate with others, it's not just about the verbal communication, but it's all about your gesture, your tonality, the clarity, and of course, some other elements that goes around with a good communication. What's important is you have an understanding at the end of the day. And with all of this, having this good interpersonal relationship and communication, we can say that there will be a teamwork as a product. Next is the situational and problem-solving skills. It relates to the critical and analytical thinking. I should have to be objective and cool-headed. Cool-headed, level-headed, whatever you call that, when dealing with issues at hand, which is crucial in team and resource management. Organizational skills is part of the situational awareness and problem-solving skills. It is the ability to understand the immediate and complete needs of situation and to establish an effective action plan to meet these needs. Of course, with organizational skills, critical and analytical thinking, you can reach a balanced decision, which makes it influenced by what situation presents, complemented by the hard skills, competence, and resources, plus the ability to draw learning from the past experiences. Third is the emotional intelligence. Now I'm taking you to your classroom days. We are doing some more of the academic discussion here. And emotional intelligence, for all we know, it represents the skill to recognize, understand, and positively use your emotion. Positively use your emotion. It also refers to your ability to recognize emotional distress in others and to help them overcome it. Not only your emotion, but also the emotion of others. And to say, you must have the empathy, you must have the compassion, and you must have the understanding of what other feels. And fourth, we have the work ethics. This is a very highly valuable trait to have a professional, regardless of the industry you work in. It relates to your ability to focus on your job and to do what's expected of you in the workplace. So this is where you have to focus on your deliverables and what is expected of you. It's sort of comes also the time management, which is part of this skill. And the fifth one is the lifelong learning attitude. Eagerness to learn and acquire new sets of skills about new technologies, trends, and hard skills constantly and consistently. Also willingness to unlearn and relearn, upskill and reskill, and be able to adapt to the changing needs of whatever situation they present, thus harnessing the opportunities that would further the person's skill set. The next slide would be very interesting because there was a study conducted in 2019, and this was published in Plaza. It's an Italian electronic journal of management. And the correlation on safety and efficiency aspects in maritime operation. Now we have to sum up and relate the hard skills to the soft skills, both with the deck and engine personnel. Those hard skills, that is a macro level. Meaning to say, in general, those are what you do on a day-to-day basis, operations-wise, both deck and engine. And surprisingly, soft skills, both for deck and engine, as the study shows, correlates with each other. So regardless of what you are doing, regardless if you are in the deck operation or an engine operation, soft skills doesn't vary. The requirement is the same, and it all touches all of the 5 soft skills that has been earlier mentioned. I will not read one by one, but you can actually relate all the aspects of operation with the soft skills, with hard skills and soft skills on a macro level. Okay, and touching the second life opportunities, this is also a study that was included in the Italian electronic journal, Management. And this is the conceptual framework, evaluation of second life opportunities. I will explain how it works. There is this gray box, you can see, which is the second life opportunity. This is actually the pursuit of the seafarer or the crew to find new opportunities ashore. And you have the identification, the next box, the white one. That is the identification, that is the process of selecting and trying to find out what suits that particular profession or seafarers based on his experience that would actually relate to the maritime cluster, which is the professional profile ashore. And there comes the skills required. The third box, which is the orange box, you will see that there is a matching, meaning to say that is that skill or that technical knowledge he has matches or not. There are two, in the matching there are 2 boxes there, meaning to say yes and no, a match or mismatch. Now there are 3 dimensions if you look at, which is the examination. You will see relevance with onboard professional profile. So if a seafarer is an officer on a management level, his hard skill is actually on a specific role, would actually be sufficient and enough to satisfy the onshore job that he's looking for. So they are more actually, they have more upper hand in getting an onshore job, which when you look at the soft skill, it's transversal, meaning to say it crosses parallel the 2 lines. Yeah, it's getting more and more kind of technical on that side, but to make it simple, meaning to say if you assess the box there, the background This is the background of the seafarer. This is the background of the person based on his professional career. You will see that there is this part there in the second dimension, which seagoing career and courses are required to match the requirement. And then personal predisposition and previous work experiences. This is actually applying more to the junior and rating level. And employment ashore. It's matching, yes. There is a direct possibility that you will get hired. There will be also some conversion when you say that you have to undergo some training for you to be able to cope up with the hard skills that is required. Now, looking at the soft skill, again, because we are focusing on the soft skill, it's direct, regardless of what your professional skills that you have. And then, of course, there is this mismatch, which needing a learning pathway, training and program, and certification, etc. And you have this unconventional or generic program for soft skills development. And yeah, soft skill is actually learning by doing. And notably, two critical drivers are currently pushing seafarers towards a career ashore. First is the rapid change in competency and skills demand by maritime labor market, which increasingly needs specific technical skills. And the takeaway, it is not the strongest or the most intelligent who will survive, but those who can best manage change. Charles Darwin.